guys, it's Bree and welcome back to The Haven. I wanted to come to you really quick today to do sort of a beginner's video for sublimation tumblers, okay? And this is just strictly to let you know the equipment that you are going to need if you want to sublimate a tumbler, okay? I don't have the space to put all the equipment actually here where I am on my table, so I'm going to insert pictures of the equipment that I have, that I use, okay? You don't have to use the exact model that I use. You can use something less expensive, more expensive, whatever your choice is, okay? Whatever you choose to do so. So I don't want to make this a long video, so let's get into it. The first thing that you are going to need is a sublimation tumbler. They come in all different sizes. The most common is 20 and 30 ounces, okay? You can purchase from Etsy, you can purchase from Amazon. You're going to need sublimation ink, not just any old ink will do, okay? Sublimation ink, you're going to need sublimation paper. All three of these things can be purchased from Amazon. Your sublimation tumbler, your ink, and your paper. You can't just use regular old copy paper. It has to be sublimation paper. And the reason being is the tumblers, the ink, the paper, they all work together and they're all specially created for sublimation because sublimation has to go through a high heat process. So not just any cup will do. You can't go to Walmart, you can't go to Dollar Tree and say, hey, grab me a cup and think you're going to sublimate on it. It's not going to work, okay? It has to be for sublimation. You are going to need a tumbler press. I have an HTV Runt automatic press. Did not start off with that. I started off with a manual press. I think it's a Milor press that I have. And I'm going to put a picture of that one up here as well. So you're going to need a tumbler press of your choosing. Does not have to be the same one that I use, okay? But you're going to need a tumbler press. If you are a beginner, I think the automatic presses will work best for you, okay? I really do. So consider getting you an HTV Runt automatic press. They're not very costly. If you don't have the money for a press, you can use a convection oven, which is looks like a toaster oven, but it needs to have a convection setting on it. You can purchase from Walmart, Target. You can even find them in the Goodwill stores. Pay $15-20 for one. You can use that. You are going to need heat-resistant tape, okay? Not just any old tape. You need some heat-resistant tape. Also can be purchased at Amazon. Painter's tape. You can buy the painter's tape from the Dollar Tree. Just regular old painter's tape, nothing fancy. Blue painter's tape. Got that on my table. You're going to need a printer. They do make sublimation printers. They are costly. I have one. I probably used it 5 times. I'm kicking myself because it was a waste of almost $1,000. What I use is an Echo Tank. I think it's a 2820. I think I paid $250 for it. It is a inkjet printer that can be converted into a sublimation printer. You can find tons of videos on YouTube to show you how to convert your inkjet into a sublimation printer. It can't just be any old inkjet. It has to be one that has Echo Tanks on there. Epson printers have Echo Tanks, so they are great for sublimation, okay? And you are going to need heat-safe gloves. Got some of those on my table too because I'm working on a project. So, because those tumblers will be hot when you take them out of the oven or your heat press. Optional items are, these are wraps, which I use when I do my convection oven. They are shrink wraps. You can get those on Amazon as well. And I think, if you use shrink wrap, you're gonna need a heat gun, okay? And I think I've covered the basics for the sublimation tumblers. Images. You're gonna need an image. You can purchase images from not Amazon, Lord, they sell everything. Not Amazon. You can purchase images from Etsy, or you can get images from Creative Fabrica. Creative Fabrica has a subscription program, and they also have a lot of free images. So if you're just starting out and you want to practice and you don't want to spend a lot of money, I would suggest Creative Fabrica download you some free images and practice with those, okay? And I think I covered everything. So let's go with the list again really quick. You're going to need a sublimation tumbler. You're going to need sublimation ink. And you're going to need sublimation paper, okay? You are going to need a tumbler press or a convection oven. You are going to need heat-resistant tape. You are going to need painter's tape. You are going to need a Echo tank printer. Epson would be the best choice, okay? And you are going to need heat-safe gloves. I think I got everything. So those are the items, and I will have those listed below, and you can check them off as you get them. This is something I really think you may be interested in. Those are the things